Big shout out to Aretha Franklin for making this masterpiece of a musical song. Now, as you can probably tell, I have somewhat of a musical talent and I have been a singer for most of my life. If you do want to check out some of my musical performances, I'm not going to post them on LinkedIn or anywhere else, obviously. There is an entire YouTube channel, which I will link down in the description below. Now, today we're going to talk all about RESPECT, which is respect. Not just today, over the next 3 or 4 weeks. So, why is respect so important and what does respect mean to us? Now, we all know that respect is one of the things that we are all brought up with as children. We are taught by our parents, our teachers, by anyone who has been guiding us to be nice, be kind, treat others with respect, treat different things with respect. So respect is really the cornerstone and the foundation of how we operate, interact, and with others and function in society overall. And respect certainly is one of my top 5 life values. The others being freedom, autonomy, integrity, simplicity, and so on and so forth. So, in the medical space or the healthcare space, I have mentioned in my previous content many times that healthcare professionals have to be respectful of patients. So, why is this so important? We'll look at this in a bit more detail. But before we do that, I just wanted to give another big shout out to Lindsay Lapaquette. So, one of her podcast episodes, so her podcast is called the Workplace Communication Podcast. And one of her podcast episodes that I listened to a couple of weeks ago is what actually gave me the idea for this next video series that I will be doing. Now, thank you very much for the idea, Lindsay, and I really want to be featured on your podcast someday, so let's make sure we make it happen someday. Anyway, going back to the concept of respect in the healthcare space. So, respecting your patients, respecting your colleagues is really what will give you that credibility, that obviously you'll get their respect as well at the same time. It will really help you stand out as a healthcare professional. Time and time again, I hear patients saying all the time, my healthcare provider does not respect my wishes. My healthcare provider just gaslights me. My healthcare provider just makes too many assumptions about my body, my health, my situation. I don't feel heard. I don't feel understood. I don't feel respected by them. And that is a one-way ticket to them losing total faith in any healthcare providers. If you do not respect them, they will not come back and work with you. And they will tell everybody else that they know that this is not a healthcare provider that will show you any respect. Now, on very simple terms, we are taught all the time to be respectful of service providers, service staff. So when you go to a cafe or a restaurant, a person who is very condescending, dismissive, rude to the service staff, you sort of question their upbringing and you really question their values. It's no different to when we are talking to patients. Now, patients are already coming to healthcare providers not knowing where they're at. They're not having any answers. They're confused. They're anxious. They are vulnerable and they really need someone who can hear them out, listen to them actively, understand where they're coming from, really acknowledge their needs. Don't treat them as a number in the system. Don't just put them or pigeonhole them into one box or put labels on them. They want to be respected, acknowledged, valued, and treated as an individual person with different conditions, different challenges, different body, different symptoms. Every single patient is different. So, respect is not only about the way in which you show up and talk to them nicely, kindly, and listening to them, but also treating them as humans, as patients with unique needs, unique situations, unique symptoms, and unique circumstances. So showing that and demonstrating that respect to your patients will really help you stand out in the healthcare space as a provider, regardless of whether you're a doctor, you're a sonographer, you are a pathology technician, whether you are a nurse, a nutritionist, as a physiotherapist. Respect, apart from active listening, one of the top 3 things I would say to be a very good communicator in the healthcare space with your patients is definitely respect. So we're going to just look at, we just looked at this very brief concept of respect today. Now, how the next few weeks are going to go is I'm going to share with you, based on an episode of Lindsay's podcast, which I will link that episode in next week, the different forms of respect and why respect, just like us patients or just like us humans, we are dynamic, we are diverse. So even respect as a concept, even though there are a lot of elements of respect that are universal, that are very commonly agreed upon, that you have to be kind, that you have to be compassionate, that is universal, that is not exclusive to any one culture or any one country. That's across the board, everywhere in the world. However, there are nuances and aspects of respect that are unique to different cultures, that are unique to different parts of the world. And we will be exploring that in the next 1 or 2 weeks of videos. It will be concluded by how we can show respect and also how we should avoid showing any disrespect to our patients in order to be excellent at our jobs and gain the trust and credibility of your patients. So I look forward to sharing that with you guys, and I am very excited about it. So just another quick reminder, my name is Shoutout. I am the founder of Healthy Dynamics. We are a coaching practice. We help healthcare professionals from non-English speaking countries improve their communication skills in order to achieve professional excellence and build better relationships with their patients, colleagues, and advocate for themselves in the workplace. So hope you found this video valuable. This one, as I said, is a little snippet of what to expect in the next few weeks. And share your thoughts with me on what does respect mean to you, and what would you consider to be respect, in some examples of how you received respect or how you showed respect as a healthcare provider or as a patient. So looking forward to next week's videos of me sharing what I learned in that podcast episode, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week.